It's Jocelyn. Welcome to my... Ooh. I said that so wrong. What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. It's Jocelyn. And, yeah, I haven't uploaded, like, a regular video in a long time. Sorry. Stuff happens. I've been feeling kind of uninspired. Or whatever. Lately. But I'm back in it. Okay, stop. But I'm back in it, back with it. We're gonna get it shut up, popping, whatever. But yeah, today I'm telling the story of the time that I got my phone stolen. So this was senior year. What semester was first semester? So senior year. Woo! I'm so sorry. Excuse me. But yeah, this is senior year, first semester. So it's like 2016. And then I don't remember what month this was. All I know is, was it warm? That don't even matter. It was 2016. So it was sometime between August and December. That's all I can really tell you. But so it was the phone before this phone that I have right now. I have the iPhone 8 right now. The one I had before was the iPhone SE. So yeah, my iPhone SE got stolen. So this is how that all went down. It was one day at lunch, and the group of people I was with at lunch were having fun, talking, laughing, making jokes, whatever, the usual. And so some people just got a little over hype, if you would say so. Some people got a little over hype and started throwing food, but not like not in the way you're imagining it. It's just like someone picked up a chicken strip and threw it, and then the other person picked up a chicken strip and threw it back. That's it. It wasn't like, oh, fight, like so like that. No, that's not what went down. Oh my god, it's about to rain. It's like thundering. Nothing's like right by my window, so you can probably hear that, but whatever. But yeah, so ooh, it is lightning just struck. And then there's people running outside. Okay, back to the story. I'm getting super distracted. But so yeah, people were getting overhyped and whatnot and throwing food. And then like my backpack, like I'm at the end of the table, right? And so I always have like my backpack, like once I finish eating, I have my backpack like up on the table in front of me, because I don't like having my backpack on the floor, because I feel like, I don't know, the floor is dirty. I don't want my backpack on the floor. I only wear North Face backpacks, and I ain't paying $50-something for a backpack to be on the floor at high school, because people are dirty. But anyways, so yeah, it was up on, my backpack was up on the table. My phone was like, okay, so here's the table, right? My phone is like right here, like closest to me, and then my backpack's right here. So there's like a little space on the table, and my phone was right there. And so yeah, and then with all the with all the stuff going on, I was trying to think of a word. The word I was thinking I don't want to say, because I don't want people to clown me for saying it, but it's like the right word for the situation. But whatever. So with all that food throwing going on, like my backpack got like pushed off the table, but like a bunch of people's stuff got pushed off the table. And then my phone fell off the table too, and I didn't know it fell off the table. Like when it happened, all I knew, like I forgot that my phone was right there. Like I thought it was in my pocket, but it was on the table, and then my backpack fell. I was like, okay, my backpack fell. I see that. And then so it's like people looking at us and blah 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 blah, and it's just like everybody's laughing because it was funny. So then we like pick our stuff back up and then put it back on the table, and now it's raining. Oh my god, I hope you can't hear the rain in the video. I'm not refilming this. But anyways, back to the story. So yeah, we pick up all of our stuff, put it back on the table or whatever, and so then that's like probably like, I don't know how, it wasn't 5 minutes, probably like a minute or two, maybe 3 goes by. And then I'm like, where's my phone? Where's my phone? And so I'm like, where's my phone? Like, where is it? And so I'm looking, I get up, I'm like, feel it in my pockets, and I'm like, my phone's not here. Ew. Ew, I'm so ugly. I'm like, my phone's not here. Now I'm looking at my backpack. Phone's not here. Looking at the table, phone's not here. I'm like, hey, do y'all have my phone? Everyone's like, no. I'm like, oh. That's interesting. I was sick. So I'm like, where my phone at? Where my phone at? And then so like, people are looking for the phone, looking around, looking on the floor, looking on the table, everybody checking, looking through their stuff just to make sure. So my phone was not anywhere to be found. And so one person at my table was like, well, when all the stuff was on the floor, I did see, what are we gonna call him? Bob. They're like, Bob did walk by. Like, he did, because, like, Bob, his table was way in the middle of the cafeteria. Our table was, like, closer to the food line, so it's, like, a distance to walk. And it was weird that he walked. Well, the girl was like, oh, Bob, he got up and walked over here, and I thought he was going to the bathroom, but he just like walked by our table and then turned back around. He didn't go to the bathroom or go to the lines or anything. They're like, oh, I just thought that was weird. So I'm like, oh, that is weird, because like I'm not friends with Bob. Like, ew. And so they're just like, yeah, maybe Bob took your phone. Like, maybe he picked it up maybe it fell on the floor, he picked it up and took it, blah, blah, blah. But maybe he didn't know it was yours. He was just like, my phone hit a lick. But we're like, let's not accuse anybody, because we don't know for sure. And so we're like, all right. So lunch is over, like 5 minutes later. And so me and the group of girls, we're outside talking or whatever, and we're not even talking about the phone thing. We're talking about something completely different. And we're like staying like a little circle. And then Bob was like way over here, and like he's like looking at us, and we're just like, whatever. And then he like walks towards our group, and he's like, it wasn't me, I didn't do it. And we're just, one of my friends in the group was like, suspicious. But we're like, who said you did? And we're like, what are you talking about? Did what? What didn't you do? And then, so that's whatever. Then we end up going to class, and then my friend, the girl who was like, the girl who I just said, I don't remember what I just said she did. I'm sorry. But the girl I just mentioned, we had our next class together. And so, she was like, oh, you should go report this to the SRO, school resource officer, whatever. The little school security guard, police officer thing, whatever. And so I'm like, oh, okay. So I go tell my teacher. So I'm like, yeah, I need to go report something. And he thought I was joking. And I was like, he's like, you're being serious? I was like, yeah, my phone got stolen. And he's like, oh, okay. Then he wrote me a little note, and I told him that she was gonna come with me, so he wrote her name on the note too. And so we go, cause like I didn't know where the SRO office was, cause never had any reason to be there. Honestly, didn't know we even had an office for that. But so yeah, she knew where it was, so that's the reason why she was going with me, to take me. And wow, this rain is really hitting out there. But I just look so bored. But I like how this color is with this jacket. It looks cute to me. But anyways, so yeah, we go to this SRO, then we go tell and report all the stuff, and then the SRO's like, do you know who you do you know someone? Do you think you know who took it? And then my friend's like, yeah, I think it was Bob. And we're like, yeah, we think it might have been Bob, because Bob walked up to us afterwards and was like, I didn't do it, but no one accused him of it. So guilt, boom, caught you right then. But so we're like, okay. And so then, since I don't have a phone, I had to give the SRO officer my grandma's number to call, because that was a Friday when this happened. So if something would have, like, they would have found it or whatever, something would have happened over the weekend, they had to call her. So they can't call me if I don't have a phone. And so yeah, and then we go back to class. And so my friend, she gets on her phone, which is also an iPhone, and does the whole find my iPhone thing for my phone. And so, like, it was off, like the person turned it off, so you couldn't track it. And she was like, oh, okay, whenever, she was like, I'll keep checking it after school whenever I go home and over the weekend, la la la. I'll just keep checking it to see if he ever turns it on. And so I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. And then so after class, we're walking out of our building, and there's like a courtyard thing, and people just stand there waiting for their friends, talking, looking at people. And so I see him, and she's like, there's Bob. And I'm like, oh, bet. So Bob's with his little hoodlum, hood rat friends that are also boys, but who cares about that? And so I walk up to him, I'm like, do you have my phone? And he's like, no, I don't have my phone. Cursing and yelling. And I'm just like, someone seems a little pressed. I just asked a simple question. You could have just said no, and that would have been it. But he was like, no, I don't have your blah 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 phone, and la 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 la. And then I'm like, excuse me. So I start snapping back, well, you're not about to try to, like, snap on me in front of your friends. That's not about to go down. So, like, I snap back or whatever. And he's like, I'm not broke. I could get a phone just like that. And I'm like, well, get one then. Because my friend told me he ain't even got a phone. So, but anyway, so when I get, like, I live fairly close to my high school, and so I'm walking my grandma surprisingly outside, and I'm like, great, she knows they school called her already, because I was like waiting to go home to tell her, blah blah blah. So she's like flipping out, cursing, and then this one girl heard my grandma, and she was like, I think Bob got your phone. And then I was like, oh, okay, thank you. But I mean, like, by then, everybody trying to get Bob up. We all know Bob got the phone. Bob basically gave himself up. And, so after school, went home, told my grandma what happened, and la 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 la. We went to Sprint to go get the phone, disabled, turned off, whatever. So, like, whoever had it couldn't, like, sell it or anything or do anything with it. Like, it would be of no use to anybody but me when it got, like, reactivated or whatever. So yeah, we did that, and we were just telling the people at Sprint what happened, and they're like, oh, well, if you never get it back and you want to get a new phone, you gotta pay $250, la la la. And I'm just like, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Like, I'm gonna get my phone back, or someone else can be paying for it. I won't be paying for it, because no. But so yeah, the next day, Saturday, oh wait, thank God I had like a little my old Android phone at home, because I just like logged into my Instagram and my Twitter. Like, I didn't text people, but I like, at least I wasn't like completely out of the loop of social media for like Friday night, Saturday, Sunday. So I've had a little something. So Saturday comes, I have to go take the ACT at like 8 in the morning. So like, I'm up and I'm annoyed. I'm like, I just want my phone back, blah blah blah. But I'm like, whatever, I don't even know what time it is. I just want my freaking phone. Like, it's mine. Why are people out here stealing phones? And so I go to school, and I'm like blown because I don't have a phone. Everybody's on their phone talking to their friends. I don't have any friends that were there taking the ACT that day, and so I don't have a phone. So I'm just standing there like, so yeah. And then Bob walks up to me and was like, what did he even say? He was like, yeah, I'm sorry about your phone, blah blah blah, trying to be funny. He was like, I'm sorry about your phone. He was like, I put it in your grandma's mailbox. One, what he said, I'm not gonna go into all that, but he was talking about my great grandma. But I don't know if he knows that's my great grandma. It don't really matter. But it was in her mailbox, and she lives like 2 blocks from where my house is. So I didn't know that. I thought he was talking about the grandma I live with. So I thought he was talking about my mailbox. And I'm like, what? So after my ACT, which is like 4 freaking hours long, it might have been 5 hours that day, because I think that was the day I did the writing portion. But maybe not, I don't know. But it was like 4, maybe 5 hours, and I go home and I tell my grandma what he said, and we go to the mailbox, and we're like, it's not here. What are you talking about? Like, we're like, he just lied. What the heck? And so that's Saturday. So Saturday, still don't have a phone. Sunday, still don't have a phone. Monday morning comes around, and go to school, and people are like asking me, oh, did you get your phone back? Did you get your phone back? I'm like, no, I didn't get my phone back. Stop asking me about the phone. I'll let y'all, when y'all see me with the phone in my hand, you'll know I got my phone back. So don't ask me about it, because I'm mad. And wait, yeah, this is the day. So Monday, people are still asking me about my phone. I'm like, y'all don't have a phone, y'all don't see the phone, start asking me about it, blah blah blah. And so I see Bob at lunch, and I'm like, where's my phone? I went to the freaking mailbox and it's not freaking there. Where's my freaking phone? I was like, if you don't give me my phone, you're gonna have to give me $250, or your mama gonna have to give me $250 to give me a new phone. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. And so I'm spazzing. He's like, I told you I put it in the mailbox, blah 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 blah. I told you I put it there. Being all freaking scary. But so it's like my last class of the day, right? And so my teacher's phone rings. Class phone, duh, not his cell phone. So then my teacher's class phone rings, and he's like, Jocelyn, you need to go to the office. No. I'm like, what? Why? He's like, just go. I'm like, okay. What else could be going wrong right now? And so I go to the office, and my grandma's in the office. I'm like, what has happened? Like, what happened? I didn't do nothing bad. Like, what happened? Am I getting an award? Did someone die? Is the house caught on fire? Are we going on a trip? What is it? Am I getting checked out early? Is there a dentist appointment I did not remember? And so she's like, here you go. I'm like, it was my phone. Like, I was so happy. I was like, you got my phone? And she was like, you'll never believe where it was. And I'm like, where? And then she was like, it was at your great grandma's house in her mailbox. I'm like, what? I was like, oh, he did say he put it in my grandma's mailbox. So that kind of makes sense. But that phone was there since Friday night, and I got it back Monday afternoon. And so the way I got it back was my grandma said that my great-grandma called her, because my grandma had told my great-grandma about my whole phone situation, whatever. And so Monday, like some point during the day, before like 12 or whatever, my great-grandma had checked her mailbox, and there was a phone in the mailbox. And then my great-grandma called my grandma or whatever, and was like, oh, there's a phone. I found a phone in my mailbox, la 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 la. And then my grandma went over to her house to check to see if it was mine. It was mine. So yeah. And then Bob didn't even get in trouble. Like, what? He didn't even get in trouble for stealing my phone. And he totally should have. But, like, from that day on, I was super blown. Because when I got it back, like, I had a screen protector on it. And the screen protector did not have a crack on it when I had it before. And so when I got it back, there was a crack in it. And I was like, oh my God, I swear to God, if I take the screen protector off. Because I was like, I got to get a new screen protector. One, because he's been touching it. And I don't want that on my skin. Two, it's cracked. And my cap was not cracked before. So I want my phone to look the way it looked before. So, we go to Walmart after school. When I get home, we go to Walmart, get me a screen protector, because that's where I got my screen protectors from. My phone now, I don't have a screen protector, and I probably should get one. But so yeah, we go, and mind you, my phone had a clear case on it, but the case wasn't on there. So that means Bob's kept my freaking case. The case literally cost me like 30 cents off AliExpress, and it was dirty. So you kept the case. For what? But you can get your but he said he can get a phone like that. But anyway, I was happy to have it back, and then I upgraded and got an iPhone 8. So now it's even better. But yeah, I hate him. I don't care. Yeah, I'll be petty. Yeah, I'm gonna hold a grudge about it. Because he could have brought the phone to me and handed it to me. You know where he knows where I live. He could have just knocked on the door and said, here you go. Sorry for taking your phone. Please don't call the police on me. And that would have been it. I could have my phone on Friday instead of Monday. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was a good little phone detox. But yeah, that's the end of this story. It was super long and super stupid because it should never happen in the first place, because don't steal people's phones. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.